Nikola Jokic has only missed 5 shots total since December 28th. 5. He is 39 of his last 44, including burying a game winner to beat the Warriors last night.
A half-court shot.
Was it? That was one of his makes, a half-quarter?
Yeah. And, I mean, it's not like some bum who just catches alley-oops or like a bench guy. Oh, I've hit 12 in a row. Right, but you're a scrub. Nikola Jokic is the MVP, double and triple teams. Everybody's on him all game. And mind you, these shots, fellas, he's going to the line 15 times a night. He has missed 5 total shots since December 28th. It basically ties Wilt Chamberlain, who played when there was no one else taller than 6 feet. I just was like, what is even comparable to that in any other sport?
I love Nikola Jokic just for the big, sloppy kind of. It reminds me of like a Tyson Fury winning the heavyweight boxing.
Yeah,
like
he looks like a ringer.
Like a terrible athlete, but he's out there just throwing up shots.
It's like, you're a ringer at the playground. You know what? Give me this guy.
Yeah.
That's who you want? Sure.
He makes all his big fellas happy, I'll tell you that.
I loved it last year when he's sitting up there. They just won an NBA championship, and he finds out from the PR person the parade isn't until Friday, and he looks over and goes, no.
I'm going home.
I have to go home.
Right.
No.
All right.
No.
I got to tend to the sheep. Yeah.
It's perfect. But, yeah, it's one of those, like what would the football equivalent of what Jokic has pulled off be? What is the best?
Maybe Dallas' kicker, who's made 30 straight kicks?
No, I was going to say probably, Mike, your boy Phil Simms in the Super Bowl.
What was it, 26 of 29?
I thought it was 26 of 27. Yeah, it was like he
pull it up.
Every pass was caught.
Yeah.
But see, you know what TJ just said? And I'm telling you, I feel this in my bones. Oh, Aubrey hasn't missed a kick all year. Dead. Season's over. Like, I can just feel Aubrey going double doink to miss his first kick of the year the same way. What was it, Gary Anderson?
Oh,
you remember the year it was
Randy
Atlanta
Moss,
versus Minnesota. He hadn't missed a kick all year long.
Yeah.
Until it ended their season.
Yeah. And I mean, hell, it was last year Dallas had all those issues in the playoffs, wasn't it? I mean, their kicker missed 5 kicks in the first game.
Yes.
Extra points and field goals. And weird stuff happens in the playoffs. Remember Minnesota-Seattle? This is probably going back maybe 6-7 years.
Oh, my God. Was it Brent Walsh?
I think it was Blair Walsh missed a 22-yarder to advance them. Weird things happen in the playoffs. I'm with you. Now, I did feel like after the Lions got robbed Saturday, tell me if this is wrong, I felt like maybe we were spared a 72-yard Brandon Aubrey field goal for the win. I'm maybe
like a Justin Tucker type thing.
This guy sets the record by 6 yards to beat us.
Turns around and flexes.
Maybe we're spared.
It's what I couldn't believe, though, is we all sit here knowing Aubrey could hit something from 65. It's plausible.
Oh, easy.
And here's Mike McCarthy throwing on second down for no reason. I'm like, Mike, are you aware who your kicker is? Why are you such a big dummy? I don't understand Mike McCarthy.
I love Big Mike.
I didn't understand that, and then he turned around and said, and how about we just let the Lions go straight to the 25-yard line?
Right, we're going to go prevent.
I mean, they didn't even try. Really? If I'm golf, I'm like, wait, is it just that? Okay, guys, you know what? Just go right there. They're not guarding us. Okay, sure.
Yeah, go for it. Laporta? Yeah, go ahead, buddy. We're going to go cover you.
Mike, you missed a dissertation. TJ broke down that final play, that 2-point conversion. He should write a class upon it.
I know. I know.
He gave me a private tutoring session in the break. So, yeah.
There was more in the break?
Yes.
How much more is there? Were you talking about feelings?
No, just the whole design and the little details. And I know if we had 10 minutes, I would talk about it. Obviously, I know we're not going to sidetrack the show, but no, there were so many little details that went into that play that, we talked about a few of them. But
that I understand why it was such a trick play now.
Because that was a lot of people's question. Why are you sending these guys? Why are you doing this? They're all by design. You know what I mean? And here's the last thing I'll say, and I know Cookie's props to Cookies, props to Dan Campbell. I thought the interview Tuesday actually was good. It was healthy for both sides. Hey, you tell me how you're feeling. Come on, be a big boy. Jim put on his big boy pants, said, Coach, this is how I feel. I think that they probably gained a little respect from each other. But going for it from the 7 was, I think we can all agree, a little risky. But Dan Campbell, to me, is a smart guy. So part of me thinks, is that by design? Is that to get your guys a one-play, win-it-all type of situation before you have to do it in the playoffs, right? We might be in this situation where if we don't make it, our asses are going home. Maybe I'm going to stress these guys out, put them in a position to say, guys, this is what it's going to be like in a couple weeks from now. Right now, I'm just saying maybe in that split second that he had, okay, I'm probably kicking the extra point, but you know what? My guys need to feel this stress. They need to feel what it's like to make. They need to know what it feels like to make one play to win a game, because that's where we're going to be in a couple weeks. So I'm not sold on the fact that it was just Dan Campbell being emotional and riled up after getting robbed, as it was, hey, maybe it was Dan Campbell saying, you know what, guys? Boom, we're going to the playoffs. Like, we're going to have to make a play to win a game if we wanted to achieve our ultimate goals. Maybe that whole situation, TJ, going for it in that situation, was by design.
If that's the case, then he's an evil genius, and I'll stand down. If he really thought that way, because see, how I saw it was he was just pot committed, and we're just going to keep going for it. If it went to 4th and goal from the 50, we're still going for it.
I mean, look, it could have been, and I'm not talking for Coach here. I have no idea. I think this is just kind of my theory on why he did it. But let's just say you were a coach, Rico, or you were a coach, Mike. If you get a situation, hey, one play from the 6-yard line, right, divisional round championship, we got to make this play. Oh, my players haven't been in this situation. Or would you rather have it a second time around? Hey, we've been in this situation before. We know what it takes. It's going to take maximum execution, maximum effort, because we just were in that situation against Dallas a couple weeks ago. We didn't come through, but we know what it's going to take now to make the play. I'd rather have a guy with a little bit of experience.
Here's the thing. If it was a Minnesota game this week, I absolutely agree with you. Last week against Dallas, there was a lot on the line.
Yeah.
Kick the extra point. Yeah. We'll figure this out next week against Minnesota.
Thank you.
How about that?
Yeah, no, I'm with you, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just trying to think, could that have been just Dan Campbell wanting to put a ton of pressure on his players to see how they shape out before it goes into the playoffs where, you know what, you miss that player going home?
God help us, he's going to do something crazy and it ends their season. You can fill in for me on that.
Or you've got the experience now of, making or having mistakes in big moments, and maybe you come through next time.
And maybe we get a kicker at some point. Please get a kicker you like. Can we do that?
Or they cut Riley Patterson. He goes to another team and ends your season.
No, stop right now. Football is here. Paulson's. You turn his microphone off now.